Hi, my name is Drew, and I'm here to introduce you to SeatRep. I'm an avid baseball fan. My dad took me to my first Dodger game when I was 3 years old, and I've been going every season since. My dad will contend that it feels like only yesterday that picture could have been the two of us walking up to the stadium for the first time. The main thing I remember from when I was 3 is that the stadium's freaking huge. I mean, looking at it objectively now, it really is. There's 4 parking gates, more than 12 parking lots, 6 entrance gates, seating capacity for 56,000 in 4 different levels and 2 pavilions, along with more than 100 concession stands. That's not including gift shops and other amenities that the stadium provides. The only way to know the stadium is to be a regular fan season in and out, learning everything about the stadium. But this isn't optimal, neither for the fans nor for the team ownership. We at SeatRep wanted to create an easy-to-use service that would allow any fan to know the stadium like a 20-year season ticket holder. My name is Drew Trox, and I'd like to introduce you to our solution, the SeatRep mobile app. So JP is going to take us on a tour through SeatRep. First things first, let's enter a ballpark that I find more confusing than Dodger Stadium, Petco Park in San Diego. The app will confirm that this venue is in the database, and then ask for our seating information. This step is important. Distances in the stadium are based on where our seat is. Now that we have entered our seat, we are taken to the main view for this venue. First things first, let's find out how to get to our seat. Selecting seat location provides us with a list of stadium entrances in order of how far away they are from our seat. Selecting one will bring us to a map that shows both the entrance and the seat location. Now that we're at our seat, I realize I have a mad hankering for some snacks. By selecting concessions, we are provided with a list of concession stands in the stadium in order of proximity to our seat. Clean and simple. But what if you don't want the nearest food, you want a certain kind of food? No problemo. Let's find some carne asada fries. Simply type what you're looking for, Mexican, Italian, hot dogs, or carne asada fries, and the app will search our database for the concession stand that provides that item. Now that we've found the closest place serving carne asada fries, let's see what else they have on the menu. The store provides every item on the menu along with their prices. A plus button goes along every item for creating your own shopping list of concession items. Ideally, this will make ordering food for large groups of people a lot easier. Now let's go ahead and delete one of those items from the menu and head back to the home screen. The SeatRep app has many other features, including parking aid, finding your car after the event, and stadium information. However, for the sake of time, let's get back to the rest of the presentation. Give JP a moment to switch out the cords. As many of the other teams here know, SeatRep has taken quite a journey to be where we are today. At its core, SeatRep is and has always been an information-based company. Although we won Startup Weekend slow with our original idea, we had yet to nail down a real target market for our information-based ticketing service. It wasn't until we joined the HotHouse Accelerator that we really found our groove. Early this summer, we realized we needed to go out and research our target market. To do so, we took a trip to Los Angeles to do customer development with attendees at Dodger Stadium, and boy did that help. In-person interviews with game attendees in Los Angeles revealed we were in the wrong part of the market entirely. Nobody wanted this information while they were buying their ticket. They wanted it once they got to the game. We ran a 50-person online survey to confirm our transition from pre-ticket to post-ticket purchase. And we found a remarkable market of fans who attend less than 10 games per year and consider themselves to have a fair to very poor knowledge of the stadium that they attend. So how do we shift to this part of the market? We build an app for people at the venue. So now with a real plan for hitting a real market, we set out to develop the ultimate information for venues app. After only 4 weeks of iOS development, we created what we're presenting to you today. Imagine what we can do with months of time going forward. In order to test the viability of the MVP we're showing to you, we held a 25-person beta test at Petco Park in San Diego. Beta testers were provided the beta version of the app along with a survey to fill out after the game. And the test was a resounding success. We received multiple suggestions to expand to other stadiums, including Angels Stadium in Anaheim. One of our testers notified us that they wanted shrimp, searched for shrimp in the app, and found shrimp in the ballpark super easy. And in fact, 30% of our testers found that by using our app, they could spend more time watching the game and less time searching the venue for their items. The test was so successful that 100% of responses to Likert scale questions were in the upper two categories. For example, 100% of testers found the app to be intuitive and user-friendly. 100% of testers also found the information provided by the app to be both relevant and accurate. The beta confirmed that our app successfully solves the information problem for our target market of ballpark goers. Using this data, we can proceed with our plans to expand to other ballparks and platforms. So our app was a beta success, but a new question remained. How does SeatRep compare to the competition that's already out there? In our research of potential competition, we found a handful of applications that offered similar in-the-ballpark services as SeatRep. However, none of these apps offered the full breadth of features that SeatRep offers. Furthermore, many of the features the competition lacks are the same features that we found to be most successful during our testing. Finally, none of the competition can be expanded into other venues such as football, hockey, and concerts like SeatRep plans to. We have set our eyes on the 2014 MLB season. Using the offseason to drive our development, we predict 6% of fans attending Major League Baseball games next season to be using our app, with the possibility of also working our way into minor league markets. We will be using targeted advertisements to generate revenue and provide users with meaningful ads. To maximize our advertising revenue without upsetting our users, SeatRep will focus on providing ads for things that people want while they're already at the stadium. This means working with local bars, restaurants, and stores around the venue to provide coupons and other targeted ads for things that people can do before the game and after the game. Furthermore, we plan to make partnerships with venue owners so that we can have targeted advertising for people in the venue, for places in the venue. SeatRep has a number of plans for where we're going. First among those is refining our application. We want to nail down our replication process so that we can churn out a new stadium in our app every single week. We also received multiple suggestions in the beta to include local caching in our app. Doing so will allow people to load all of our features much, much faster. SeatRep also plans to expand. We're aiming for Dodger Stadium in the app for the upcoming playoffs and develop buzz for the SeatRep name. If we receive the opportunity to join the upcoming incubator program, we hope to have more than half of the stadiums in the MLB by next season. On top of that, we hope to expand into Android as well. We're extremely confident that SeatRep will dominate the at-the-event apps market moving forward. We will swiftly overtake the competition that exists, and we're going to use our user base as leverage to work with stadium owners in order to accelerate our replication process. The SeatRep team consists of myself, Luke, and JP. My name is Drew Troxel, as you already know. I am a third-year computer engineer at Cal Poly, and I am the lead developer with a focus on design for this app. Luke is a third-year ag business major at Cal Poly. He is our lead of business operations, and JP is a Cal Poly alum with a degree in computer engineering, and he's our back-end developer. We, the SeatRep team, would like to thank you for your time, and we hope that you are as excited as we are about our personal usher in your pocket. Thank you. We'll now be taking any questions.
How much does it cost to acquire the app?
The app is completely free on the app market. It will be for Android as well.
How will I discover the app? Other than coming to this presentation.
You will discover the app through a number of avenues. We're planning to do advertisement outside of the stadium at, let's say, local bars and restaurants surrounding it. So tags there, something like that, so you can acquire the app through that. In addition to online marketing through social media and other platforms, and possibly blogs for big sports fans.
How big does your team have to get in order for you to fulfill your goals for this next go-round?
The question is more about speed. Overall, we can fulfill all of our goals with only a three-man team. However, that is not optimal to expand quickly. We will possibly be looking into adding more developers in the future.
So you think it's a technical issue, not a marketing issue?
Right now, yes. We're looking into marketing still.
What about how are you going to approach these sort of get the app right? So is there like a single entity you can work with for a particular venue, or do you have to individually hit up all the vendors?
So currently right now, we are working with one of the owners of Petco Park to possibly run advertisements through the venue itself. So post advertisements either at concession stands that are already available and then promote the app through that avenue. So it'll be available at the stadium as well. Good question.
How popular are the stadium owners, and how do you make it beneficial for
Luke, can you repeat the questions?
Oh, sure.
In the mic.
Okay. So that last question was talking about cooperation with the venues, right?
Yes.
Correct. So what we're going to be doing for that is that we were going to develop a relationship that we currently have with some stadium owners. We have connections with Petco Park as well as with Cincinnati Reds. And we really want to make something mutually beneficial with both internally in the stadium and externally with the stadium as well. So everybody benefits in this situation for anything that comes along.
Where do your revenues come from, and do you have any rough projections?
We do have rough projections for the next year for the 2014 season. Oh, sorry, repeat the question. It was the question is about revenue projections. So we're going to do targeted ads, and we're going to do 15 cents for a non-targeted impression, and we'll do $2 for a targeted impression. So that's either coming from the internal, like concession stands in the stadium, or bars and grills that are located near the stadium as well.
I have a question about competition. I might have missed it. So what is like Barry's Tickets and StubHub and all these other ticket finder services doing for this kind of experience at the park?
This actually, so the question was about what are like Barrett's Tickets, StubHub, and other tickets or ticketing companies doing right now in the market. Well, this is actually one thing that came along in our customer development and realizing the market that is out there is that nobody's really inserted themselves as a post-ticket app. There's really kind of pre-ticket things that you can find that don't really direct you anywhere, but we figured this is something that is wide open and nobody's really adequately addressing the needs of the consumer in a very expansive basis, I would say.
Does you combine the two?
That is something that we've discussed, but we pivoted early on to do this, but we are a data-centric thing, and that's something that could come along the lines, but we really want to focus on post-ticket for right now.
Or potentially partner with you?
Yeah, eventually partner with somebody. Mm-hmm.
And then they have connections.
Yeah, we've talked long and hard about having us be part of like StubHub. So you buy your StubHub ticket, and it says download SeatRep app and use it in your venue experience.
All right, thanks, guys.